Hello traders, welcome in our daily stock discussion. In this video, we will discuss about our index performance yesterday as our index triggered again the circuit breaker for the first 5 minutes of trading day, causing the index to trade as low as 5,000 points with a negative 10% drop, but regained momentum as Carlos Dominguez ordered the SSS and GSIS to boost the stock market purchases because in his opinion at current price point it is very low to ignore. And we will also talk about few stocks that my good friend requested from me, no? He is a seaman na medyo busy siya sa barko kaya pina-analyze niya na lang sa akin. So i-share ko din sa inyo ACEPH, Ali, AC, WLCON, MBT, and MPI. So if you are interested, please stay tuned until the end of this video kasi i-discuss ko na rin sa inyo para makinabang din kayo. At so, he's a very good friend of mine at magaling din tong trader. Unfortunately, nasa barko kaya medyo hindi siya nakakapag-analyze, no? So let's get started. Let's talk about our index first. So as you can see, it opened at around 5,300, breaking the support level at the 5,300, no? Then it went as low as 5,100. It traded almost near the 5,000 level, no? But once again, it regained its momentum and closed in above the 5,700 level, no? As the Carlos Dominguez ordered the SSS and GSIS to support the stock market and to purchase in relatively increase in volume as 2019 purchases, no? So as you will see the index on the intraday trading, no, ayan, no, nag-open siya gap down, tapos itong negative 9, then sinundan ng another negative 0.72 and negative 0.63, causing the circuit breaker to be triggered for the first few minutes. So ayan, 15 minutes halt, no, then nag-regain ng momentum, then nag-retrace, then umangat na siya ng tuluyan, no. So as you all know, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo, know the players of the stock market. There are some foreign fund, there are some global fund, there are some institutional fund, merong mga government fund katulad nitong SSS, GSIS. So, they also trade and they also part of the stock market. They are also one of the players kasi dito din sila kumukuha ng pangbayad sa mga pensions ng mga tao as the person grew older, no. Ito din yung isa sa mga way para sa kanila mag-generate ng pera. So yan yung mga key players na dapat nating tinitingnan din, no. So may mga question na nagsasabi na what if kung dumating ang araw na talagang bumagsak pa ang stock market, would they withdraw their money? I don't think na withdraw nila yan kaagad-agad. Hindi yan basta-basta na magwi-withdraw. And for the current price point level, no, I admit na it is cheap pero wala pang buying signal. So kaya nga kung gusto nyong umenter, kailangan mag-enter kayo in a very conservative manner, buy on support, wag kayo mag-all in, wag mag-over allocation, buy lang kayo konti-konti on the relatively significant support para kahit pa paano mabili nyo at a cheaper price level. Pero wag kayo mag-all in kasi it might drops further down below kasi we don't know where is the bottom yet, no? Kasi kapag nag-all in ka kunwari dito sa 5,000 level and it went as low as 4,800, so wala ka ng bala or wala ka ng buying power to buy some sort of stock or good stocks na trading at below 5,000 level kasi nga nag-all in ka na dito, no? So today we will proceed about the stocks na request sa atin ng ating kaibigan. So first thing, ACEPH, no? So we will talk about ACEPH. So si ACEPH last year meron yung magiging renewable energy, no? So itong price point na to nasakyan natin to, no? Nasakyan natin to because if we will try to observe the earnings, kinuha ko din to. So meron akong record, kinopya ko lang ito, no? So we will observe down siya for the last 2 years. Ito yung medyo red flag to kasi ang good company for me, dapat at least 5 consecutive years up siya. I mean, good ang earnings, not losing money, and at the same time, 2-digit growth. So, yun yung isa sa mga criteria ko in choosing a stock na good for investment. So, for the first quarter pa lang, 2-digit ang growth. Kaya ito, medyo tumaas siya somewhere here. But on the subsequent quarter, medyo nagkaroon siya ng negative almost 180%. So, losing money. Kaya, dito pa lang, nag-peak na yung momentum ni ACEPH, tapos nagkakaroon na ng spike sa 3 pesos level. So if you are following my work sa Facebook page ko, sabi ko, if the 3 pesos level will break, no, it will traded above 3 pesos per share, and that's the time sabi ko mag-e-enter ako. But unfortunately, nahihirapan na siya dito. Then on the third quarter, nagkaroon ng positive earnings pero hindi nagkaroon ng magandang reaction sa market. Alam ko na trade ko din to kasi opening at gap up, tapos nabitawan ko somewhere here, no. So ganun lang naman yung ano. So as this point in time, as you will observe, no, nag-draw tayo ng support and resistance, it bounces back from the 1.40 level pesos per share and closing above the resistance of 1.7 pesos per share, no. So as this point in time, if titingnan niyo yung earnings ni ACEPH, medyo hindi tayo comfortable para mag-invest tayo dito kasi asset class ni ACEPH, hindi lang naman siya sa renewable energy, kalat-kalat din yung assets niya, like sa coal, meron silang coal and etc. So medyo hindi siya ganun ka no. So dito pa lang sa earnings, hindi na din maganda tignan kasi nga may mga pula compared to Ali, mas maganda pa, no. So next thing, we will talk about Ali, no. Ang problema lang kay Ali, hindi siya diversified kasi pure property siya. So if the property doesn't doing good as well, so highly impacted kagad si Ayala Land. So as you can see, Ayala Land almost traded like around 30 pesos level per share, no, kasi yan yung pinaka lowest niya, 30 pesos level per share. Ito. Ayan, as you can observe na talagang nag-bounce siya dito sa 30 pesos level per share, and it is very cheap to ignore na nga talaga for Ayala Land kasi talagang sobrang mura na to, no, way back 40 to 50 pesos per share, no, ang laki na ng discount. And if you will observe the earnings of Ayala Land, no, ayan, for the past 5 years, no, 5 years, double digit ang growth, ang net income growth. Tapos yung growth niya tumataas, no, from 20 billion, 25 billion, 29 billion, and 33 billion. Then, for the subsequent 3 quarters of 2019, merong single digit. Then, itong third quarter, double digit yan. So, we might expect na yung 2019 yung full year niya, it will ended with double digit yun. So yun yung expectation natin kay Ayala Land. The problem ng kay Ayala Land is kapag humina ang industry ng property, siya yung highly affected kasi ito lang yung isang source of income niya, which is property. Hindi kasi siya katulad ng Ayala Corp na conglomerate. Pero if you will see, it is very cheap na talaga to ignore. So, kaya nga sabi ko, if you have enough money to buy, you can buy at around 30 pesos per share. Pero wag all in kasi it might go deeper below 30 pesos per share. It might go as low as 27 pesos per share and 25 pesos level per share, no, kung may support pa tayo. Ayan, ito. Ayan, ito. So, it might go as low as 24, ayan, 24, 25 pesos per share. So, dapat, wag kayo mag-all in para at least kung it go much lower than the price point we have discussed, meron pa kayong DP para makabili ng stock na talagang in good shape, in good fundamentals at a cheaper price at an undervalued price point level, no? So, etong si Ali, kung titingnan nyo, check to, checklist. Again, ulitin ko, 5 consecutive increasing net income plus double-digit net income growth. Yan, isa yan sa mga criteria ko in order for you to buy a company in a investment position, no? Tapos, yung quarterly earnings niya, very good din. The problem now with Ali, or the next thing we will discuss is AC. The problem with AC, may nakikita na tayong negative 72% in the third quarter, no? So for the previous years, merong 5 consecutive growth and increase in net income. But on the third quarter ng 2019, meron tayong makikitang negative 72%. So does it will really affect the performance of Ayala Land? Mamaya i-discuss natin, but first thing we will talk about the charts muna. So if we try to visit the AC, no? So ayan, AC traded like as low as 500 pesos per share, no? It went as low as 520 pesos per share. Almost nag-bounce back siya dito sa 510 pesos per share. Then it doesn't break out or traded above the 580 pesos per share, no? So at the current market price, na once nag-trade around 1,000 pesos per share, ngayon nasa around 570. Ang laki na ng discount mo, especially if the company has a good and sound fundamentals, no? So ito nga, pinakita ko sa inyo na for the past 5 years ng performance ni Ayala Corporation, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na conglomerate. Merong factor dyan si BPI, may factor dyan si Manila Water, may factor din dyan si Ayala Land. So diversified company. The good thing naman kay Ayala Corp, kapag kunwari itong si Manila Water doesn't doing well, okay lang kasi may iba pa siyang asset class na like BPI, Ayala Land, and other kunwari AC Industrial, no? Pagpalagay natin totally bagsak, hindi katulad kay Ali na hindi siya diversified. Pero Ali is doing pretty much well, kasama tong si WLCON. Mamaya pag-usapan natin tong si WLCON, no? Kasi si WLCON naglabas na ng 2019 na fourth quarter earnings, which is ito nga. So if you will try to observe, medyo pabagsak from 64 to 56, 32, then 15. Let's see what's going to happen next, no? Pero itong si Ali, I want to share with you kasi kasama ako sa shareholder meeting ng Ayala Corp. So ito, sinend sa akin through email, no? So I just want to share it with you kasi para at least makinabang din tayo sa mga napag-usapan dun sa meeting. So ito nga. So Ayala Corporation full year earnings amounted to 35.3 billion, including the divestment gains of 23.6 billion from AC Education and AC Energy, no? Yung strong consumer-driven revenue growth of Ali, Globe, BPI lifted the bottom line. As you can see nga, ang ganda ng performance si Ali, no? So ito yun, hindi nagsisinungaling yung net income and net income growth, no? So result tempered by the recognition of the remeasurement loss of 18.1 billion for Manila Water. So ito, alam na natin na merong water concessionaire issue and etc. So of course impacted kaagad ang net income niyan, and slowdown in AC Industrial resulted in a net loss of 2.4 billion. So ito nga, Ayala Land, ito yung pinaka-highlights nung naging shareholder meeting, grew at 13% to 33.2 billion as it office and commercial and industrial lot sales and a growing leasing operation supported earnings expansion, no? Marami silang development sa mga property, no? So nakikita naman natin yon. So total revenues increased by 2% to 168.79 billion, mainly supported by office and commercial and industrial lot sales, as well as higher contribution of new leasing asset, no? So property development revenues went slightly down 2% year on year, reaching 117.6 billion in 2019. So yan yung pinaka pinaka highlights, no? So ayan, if you want to read, pwede nyo naman i-post yung video tapos i-read nyo yung mga binabanggit ko dito, yung mga mahalaga lang about net income, about income growth. So para at least you have the clearer picture, no? So, ayan. So, next thing is the BPI. Ito, babanggitin ko. Ito, the Real Estate Investment Trust Vehicle, si ARIT, no? Kasi alam ko nag-file na sila, nag-register na sila for the REIT, no? Real Estate Investment Trust, no? So, ARIT yung tinawag nila, become the first Philippine company to file a listing at the Securities Exchange Commission last February 7, no? So, ito nga, portfolio includes Grade A office assets in Makati CBD, Ayala North Exchange, Solaris 1, and McKinley Exchange Corporate Center. So, nag-IPO na sila ng ARIT, will be after receiving the regulatory approvals from the SEC and the PSE. So, titingnan natin kung ma-approve nila. So, one key factor, dahil may nakausap akong COO ng PSE itself, one key factor of the application of the REIT is that dapat kumikita na yung mismong property at income generating na. So, if you haven't know yet about REITs, so it allows small investors para makapag-invest sa property. Tapos, dinidistribute na lang yung earnings through dividend, no? So, yun yung pinaka-main objective ng REIT, which is naging very, very successful naman siya sa Singapore. Let's see if REITs will be going to be successful in Philippines, and I think yes naman. So, one key factor lang naman sa REIT is you should invest REITs, lalo na especially with REITs na may mall operation, kasi malaki talaga ang revenue niyan pagka ganyan, no? So, next thing we'll talk about the BPI, no? So, BPI net earnings was supported by a solid core income, higher security trading gains, and steadily growing fee-based business jumped 25% to 28.8 billion in 2019. Total revenue grew 20% to 94.3 billion at both interest income and non-interest income saw robust growth. So, ito yung good news din about BPI, no? So, lahat ng niya, net interest income was up 18% to 65.9 billion on the back of a 9% improvement in average asset base and a 24 basis point expansion in net interest margin. So, very good din yung disclosure niya about kay BPI. So, there's nothing to worry. Ito kay Globe, good din, no? As you will see, Globe net income ended at 22.3 billion, up 20%, boosted by the data-related product and services. So, ito, obvious na ito, since merong NCOV issue, the people want to stay at home. So, since wala namang ibang libangan sa bahay, kundi mag-cellphone, mag-internet, mag-computer, so it will boost the consumption about those kind of product or services, mga internet, mga movies, no, na nag-use ng mobile data, and yun. So, yan. So they will be the one who will benefited with the NCOV virus, no? So, ayan, total services revenues up to 12% to 149 billion, lifted by data-related services which accounted for 71% of the total, no? So, ito, evident growth in data-driven customers across all segments. Mobile data users rose 7% to almost 40 million na subscribers, no? Data traffic up to 78% to 1.7 petabytes, no? So, ayan, home broadband subscriber base increased 25% to 2 million customer. Then, nag-launch na ng at-home air fiber 5G in July 2019. So, ayan nga. So, since may NCOV, there are some industries na will be affected, especially the transportation industry, the airline companies, the food and services industry, the mall operation, sila yung highly impacted. But there are some industries na will be highly benefited. Isa na yung mga biotech company, pharmaceutical company, isa na rin yung mga telco companies, no? Sila yung mga magha-highly benefited with this outbreak, no? So, next thing, AC Energy. Ito, AC Energy registered net profit of 24.6 billion in 2009, lifted by contribution from its solar project in Vietnam, recovery of costs incurred from adjustment in the construction and operation of its power plants, and gains from the partial divestment of its thermal asset, no. The start of operation of solar farms in Vietnam supported profit. Total of 410 megawatt commenced commercial operation in the second quarter in time to meet Vietnam solar feed-in tariff deadline. So AC Energy increased its attributable energy output in 2019 by 25% to 3.5 gigawatt per hour, of which 50% came from the renewable sources. So yun yung sinasabi ko, renewable energy, yung ACEPH, no. But if you will try to observe, gaya nga na sabi ko, medyo nag-fluctuate yung earnings ni ACEPH for the past few quarters, no. Then etong 2018, 2017, medyo pwede nating hindi include ito kasi hindi pa to under management ni Ayala Corp. But of course, ito red flag na kagad to sa atin. Then we will try to observe, no. Kasi there are a lot of stock, pili ka na lang ng napakaganda ng balance sheet, then pili ka na lang ng napakagandang entry point so that you can maximize the gain and minimize your risk. So yun lang naman yung name of the game, no. So ayan nga, so ito to. So ayan, kung gusto nyo basahin, i-post nyo lang tong video, at least you can read this disclosure, no. So ito, Manila Water, inamin naman nila na net profit dip 16% year on year to 5.5 billion as the water supply shortage in March 2019 severely impacted the East Zone concession, while some cost side challenges also weighted down on profitability. In April 2019, the La Mesa Dam water level reached its lowest at 68.5 meters, causing water availability to drop significantly. As a result, the company implemented a one-time bill waiver program to assist severely affected customers. In July 2019, raw water allocation from Angat Dam hit its lowest, with release limited to 35 cubic meter per second for the MWSS concessionaire. To mitigate this, Manila Water pushes for network efficiency to maintain service availability by ensuring water services at 7 pounds per square inch, no, PSI of pressure, no. So cost and expenses for the East Zone concession increased 32% to 6.4 billion for the year. So ito na nga, bumaba na yung net income pero yung cost and expenses tumaas. So that, with that being said, so ito na, magre-reflect sa net profit to drop 16%, no. So since diversified naman yung Ayala Corp, yung losses ni Manila Water ma-offset yan kasi gains naman si Ayala Land, gain si Globe, gain si BPI. So ma-offset yan kasi mas malaki naman ang kinita nila eh. Tapos ito, may water concessionaire issue. So if you will try to take out Manila Water into the picture, talagang si Ayala Corp will stand strong pa rin, no? Kahit mawala na yan si Manila Water, in my opinion, kasi kunwari hindi na renew yung contract, okay lang, Ayala Corp will still survive, but ang highly affected neto si Manila Water itself, yung stock na yun, siya yung magiging dehado dito. Pero Ayala Corp can still survive without Manila Water kasi yung earnings niya with BPI, Ayala Land, and Globe is okay, no. So AC Industrial is also losing money with a net loss of 2.4 billion as headwind in both the electronic manufacturing services and the global auto industries hampered earning across its several business lines. So IMI posted a net loss of negative $7.8 million in 2019 as it continued to weather challenges in its main market segment, particularly the industrial and consumer spaces. So revenue from IMI wholly owned business tailed at $1 billion, down negative 7%, no. So ayan yung mga losing business ni Ayala Corp, no. So at least you have the clearer picture na at this point in time. So balance sheet highlights: parent level cash stood at 22.6 billion peso. The net debt stood at 83.2 billion peso. Parent net debt to equity ratio stood at 63%. Group net debt to equity stood at 58%, no? So maganda pa naman tong mga to. So there's nothing to worry with the Ayala Corp business. So ito yung balance sheet niya. So ayan. So with that being said, na-discuss na natin about kay Ayala Land. So let's just observe for the fourth quarter kapag nagkaroon na ng final and nagkaroon na ng earnings release for the fourth quarter, dyan na magiging malinaw sa atin if the 2019 is higher than 2018 with a double digit net income growth. Yan naman ang gusto nating makita eh. Ito medyo red flag to, pero okay na rin. We can consider 5% net income growth, pero mas gusto natin, mas prefer natin double digit or triple digit if possible, no? So yan lang naman yung gusto nating makita eh. So at this point in time, Ayala Land is very attractive for us, yan. And at the same time, WLCON, no? So next thing we'll talk about WLCON. So ayan, as you can see, WLCON traded as low as 10.5 pesos per share, but it regained its momentum, trading back above the 14 pesos per share and closed at 15.5 pesos per share. So kung medyo high risk ka, which is normally hindi natin ginagawa yon, if you bought at the support level tapos na bitawan mo dito, almost 50% gain ka na nun. Pero walang makakagawa nun kasi nga people are too afraid, no, to catch falling knife. Pero if we will try to observe the income of WLCON, positive pa naman, pero declining na ang net income growth from 2 digit nagiging 56, nagiging 32, then naging 15%, no? Although 2 digit pero declining na yung net income growth. Kaya minsan na na to na nagkakaroon na ng parang maximum momentum. Kaya as you can see from the year na nagsimula to mag-IPO, no? So nasakyan ko to way back before, dati nung nag-IPO siya, nabitawan ko somewhere around here, hindi ko na matandaan, no? So nasakyan ko din to. Kaya nga kung mapapansin mo, it continually go as high as like 20 pesos per share, no? Pero yun nga, sinasabi ko sa iyo, mahalaga din yung net income growth. Mas maganda kung pataas, then double digit para masakyan yun ng todo. Pero if you see na medyo nahihirapan yung net income, medyo nagkakaroon ng resistance na para umangat pa ng umangat ng todo, well, medyo red flag na yun. Even though tumataas nga siya, pero wala na kasi tayong growth na nakikita. Kumbaga na-maximize na niya yung growth. Kasi any company, it will come to the certain point in time na talagang ma-maximize na nila yung growth at magiging stagnant na yan yung company na yan. Magiging blue chip na yan, mahirap nang i-boost. So ito yung mga second liner na stock na magandang bantayan kung talagang nag-generate ng net income growth, no? Next, we'll talk about MPI, no? So MPI nag-release na rin ng fourth quarter. So meron siyang gain almost 70% for the 2019, no? So ang laki ng inangat niya, no, from 20%, 14%, 7% of 2018, then 2019 70%. Then let's talk about the chart, if reflected ba yung earnings niya sa chart, no? So as you can see, talagang undervalued itong si MPI. So again, MPI traded at around 2.5 level pesos per share. It went as low as 2.5 pesos per share. Kung maswerte ka, nakabili ka dito sa drop at nakabili ka sa support, then kung nabitawan mo somewhere here, may 30% gain ka na rin, no? So, as this point in time, medyo sobrang heavily battered na si MPI. So, again, I would highly suggest na buy at relatively near support level, no? So, yan lang yung mga mahalagang buying points para ma-maximize ninyo yung opportunity, no? Huwag kayo mag-all in kasi it might drop much more further down below the 2.5 level. So, pwede pa yan mag-drop. Pwede pang mag-drop yan until kung meron pa siyang makikitang support, no? So check natin. So ito pwede pa siya mag-drop until 2.3, 2.2, diba? So, dapat may extra cash pa rin kayo para at least if it drops to the significant support like here, ito. Ayan. If it drops to the significant support like 2.2, then another in 2 pesos per share, and then the next one is 1.83, meron kayong pangbili pa, o meron kayong buying power kasi hindi kayo nag-all in or hindi nyo inubos sa isang price point support. Pero in this case, MPI sobra na siyang mura, sobra na siyang battered, but expect MPI in a longer time frame, no, like 5 to 10 years investment, kasi gaya nga nasabi ko, lahat na nagtataasan na, si MPI yung pinakulelat para tumaas, no? So yan yung medyo disadvantage ni MPI. Pero if earnings wise, net income growth, very good, so i-include na rin natin to. And tingnan niyo yung third quarter, negative 19% na offset niya, no? So meron pa rin, nag-produce pa rin siya ng 68.83 na gain, which is sobrang higher than the 2018 na net income na growth, no? So next thing is MBT. Medyo red flag tong si MBT. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang posted na dalawang negative net income growth, no, na medyo significantly lower, pero medyo okay na rin kasi the income is increasing, no, tumataas yung income. So as you can see, the 18.1 billion income, bumaba siya pagdating ng 2016, naging 17.8 billion, then nag-regain ng momentum, naging 18.23, bumalik siya dito pero nahigitan niya ng konti, then nag 22 billion pesos per year, no, yung annual net income niya. Tapos if you will try to check the for the previous 3 quarters of 2019, meron siyang negative 7% lang dito sa second quarter, and we will just try to observe on what will happen next sa fourth quarter ng 2019, so that we will have finally a clear picture kung ilan ba ang net income growth niya compared sa 2018. Nahigitan ba yung 20% gain or growth, no? So tingnan natin, no? So back to the chart, we try to look at MBT. So ayan, MBT traded in between of the 43 pesos per share until the 41 pesos per share, no? So ito yung mga key support. So kung nag-try ka mag-buy at the support, or medyo alanganin din kasi yung support niya, no? So if you buy around here at 43 pesos, then nag-close siya at around 55.2 pesos per share, at least meron ka ng konting gain, no? So ito yung mga key support level na kailangan yung i-watch out. So pwede nyong ilista yan sa notebook, so at least you can track about the MBT price action performance, kung saan kayo pwedeng bumili, no? Again, buy at the very significant price support level, no? And at the same time, wag kayo mag-all in, para if the price slide more down below the key point support, at least meron pa kayong buying power para mga pag-average down, just if the net income is still in a good shape, no, the company fundamentals is in a good shape, no, pwede kayo mag-average down if you are an investor. So to wrap up all these things out, no, so as you can see, Ali, WLCON, MPI, so I can buy Ali kasi napakaganda ng company. I can buy Ali if gusto ko focus sa property segment. If medyo takot naman ako sa risk, no, so gusto ko ng diversification, pwede din tong si AC. Pwede akong bumili ng AC kasi diversified yung assets niya, from banking sector, from energy sector, from property sector, from telco sector, no? So eto si Ali, pwede din to, si AC, sorry, pwede din to. Pero if I want to focus on Ali, on the property sector, pwede ito si Ali. The next thing is WLCON, pero ayoko na itong WLCON kasi again, although maganda ang income ni WLCON, increasing naman, pero yung growth niya decreasing, no, from 2016 up to 2019, no, nagiging 64, 56, 32, then 15%. Yun yung downturn naman ni WLCON, no, medyo decreasing na siya, kaya hindi na nagkakaroon ng momentum sa price action. And MPI naman, kung medyo talagang for long-term investment, like 5 years to 10 years, pwede akong bumili ng MPI. Kasi kung titingnan nyo yung net income growth niya sa 2019, ang taas, 70%, no? So, na-offset niya yung talo niya sa third quarter na which is 19%. So, pagdating kasi ng nitong fourth quarter, nag-posted siya ng 226 na growth, no? So, 3-digit growth ng fourth quarter, then 3-digit growth ng first quarter. So, kaya ang laki din ng impact niya for the 2019 annual income. So, that's it for now. I hope you learned something in this video. And please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet so that you will always get the latest content that I upload each day para maging updated kayo sa latest market happening ng ating stock market. So, God bless us all. Bye-bye.